Hello, aspiring developer. Now we are going to take the primitives that we've learned about and show you what they look like inside of FlutterFlow. And FlutterFlow is much more low level than Smart Suite, and so we're going to actually see the words of the primitives used directly inside of FlutterFlow. And this is why I started at this level, because if you want to build fully fledged apps, knowing these primitives, again, will help you build it that much faster. Knowing how to structure your data is 80% of the problem. And I'll continue to repeat that until the day that I die, because it's a massive problem. Most of my time when I am programming is spent figuring out how to structure data, unless I hit some random, really annoying bug with the user interface or with my logic. But once I've figured out where the data is, and if I have a good structure for my data, then solving all those other problems becomes much, much easier. So inside of FlutterFlow, I'm just inside of our Roast Me application, and I just wanted to show you what's called a schema. And a schema is a data type. We're going to dive into this much more deeply in a future video. Just know for now that inside of FlutterFlow, you have the ability to create data types. You can see this is similar to our Smart Suite that fields that we built over here. Each of these is a column in a spreadsheet, and each of these fields would also be similarly a column in a spreadsheet. So we're going to add a field, and you'll see that I'm going to name it, and I'll just say this is a number. Actually, I'll give lowercase n. So the field type is just going to be integer, right? So you can see FlutterFlow uses integer, double, string, Boolean, boom, right there. Top 4. Just straight up. These are our 4 primitives. And then everything beneath this is an extension of these 4 primitives. A color, for example, red, green, and blue could be seen as 3 integers if it's 0 to 255, or 3 floats if it's 0 to 1, right? The image path is technically a specialized string. So knowing what these 4 primitives are helps you understand what these other things will do. And we'll dive into these other data types at a later date. Right now, we're just going to take a look at these first 4. So if I select field type integer and I click create, boom, we've added it. I can give it a default value. It's super awesome. I can add more fields. And we'll just do a string here. We'll make this a string. Create that. So I'm able to add whatever fields I want into this schema, into this, we'll say, spreadsheet. So I can set up as many columns as I wish and give each of those columns a specific data type so that 1, the computer knows what to do with it, and 2, it's able to filter out pieces of data based on how we need to use that information within our application. So this is really quick. I hope you're seeing the different primitives that are just directly available to you. My daughter's gone home. Hello, little one. Hi. Oh, is it time? I think it's time for bed, guys. I think it's time for bed. So I'm hoping you're seeing the 4 primitives that we talked about right here, just directly, right smack in the front of FlutterFlow. They're incredibly valuable. They're foundational in everything that you'll do, and understanding how they work will let you move so much faster in the delivery of your app.